your plane, land your plane, land your plane, land your plane.
Welcome. Thank you for boarding with Land Your Plane podcast. I am your pilot instructor, Della Nooch. You are on flight 24, destination 52 pickup. I'm with my flight attendants. Introduce yourselves.
Good evening, everyone. This is yours truly, Venus Noir, also endearingly called the Harlem Bombshell. Because everywhere I go, I spread love, and I'm bringing the spiritual, esoteric perspective to the table this evening.
Respectfully.
And it's your boy Money Bag Extraordinaire with the money in the bag so extraordinaire, aka Gemini, aka Let's Get It.
Respectfully.
I'm 34 and a half. I'm your favorite cousin from an auntie and uncle you ain't know you had. Let's take off.
I'm glad y'all flew out with me today, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all living?
I woke up
Happy
today,
to be
man.
here. Yes, yes. Give thanks for that. Gratitude is the attitude.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Blessed, highly favored, always honored. No complaints.
Definitely.
Well, shoot, no intro, no outro. We're gonna get straight to it, man. 52 pickup, man. Y'all already picked your cars. So let me throw these things on the floor right quick. You picked up who picked up 13?
Me.
Gotcha. We read it first. 13 first. TikTok is still panhandling, just in a different way.
I don't know if I wrote this down or you wrote it down. You know, I feel like that genuinely. Look, that's crazy. That's heavy. To me, there's a difference between Patreon, and believe me, I make money from none of these sites. So it's different between Patreon, where a person is choosing to have a subscription to you. But when you're in your live and the whole live, you got to keep saying, "Gift me, gift me, gift me, gift me." That's aggressive panhandling. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Reggie Thomas. He on the Netflix show now. Shout out to him. He came on the show one time. The comedian dude. He's on the Netflix joint. On the funniest fuck joint with Kevin Hart. He's on there right now. But he got a joke about how he said he seen a bum off. That's basically what you got. He said the guy walked in there and said, "I'm so sorry to mess y'all day up." He said, "Never guy walked in there and said, I'm more sorry." When you got two people sitting there trying to out gifts each other, what y'all about to do with those gifts?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be you like I'm not. You can't. I'm not in the golden shower, so you can't piss on me and tell me it's raining. You know what I'm saying? So the reality of life is, if y'all sitting there both begging for gifts, what are y'all about to gift them back to the community, or that's how y'all paying y'all rent? Let's be real.
Respectfully.
I see some people on there all day getting gifts, and I'm not hating. I get it, but no, I know panhandling when I see it, and you know what I mean. Because if it's about talent, and somebody wants to donate to your talent, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a singer, huh?
Go ahead.
If you're a singer and somebody wants and you want to sing, if I was to go on the block right now and sing and put a cup out, would you say that guy's a panhandler or not? You probably still call me a panhandler because I got a cup out there. Mm-hmm. However, when I go on stage to do comedy, sometimes the club might put a bucket out there and people can come and put tips in the bucket for the comedians. It's different. When your whole point is for you to get those tips and it's not about what you're doing anymore, yeah, you're no longer showcasing talent, or you're no longer even being amusing. I don't even find them TikToks amusing. They just be crying about who getting the most gifts. They be doing these gift battles. They be having bum offs. Shout out to Reggie, and I'm gonna land with that.
Flight attendants, love a cap. Do you feel what he was telling you was the truth? You feel it, or was he capping? How y'all feel about that?
Hello.
It's low.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
hello.
definitely low.
Love, all love. Y'all feel the way he feel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though I'm new to the whole, live, going live and stuff, but I feel what he's saying because I've watched it. I've watched it a few times happen,
Shit,
and
I
I've
was a
kind of
part
heard
of it.
about the things.
No, yeah, all of it is basically a new form of panhandling, of
Mm-hmm.
basically having your internet cup out, and you just get out there and just start begging, beg the best way you can. Look, internet that's what it came to. That's what OnlyFans and all the platforms that it came to where you could turn your attention into a value. Then yeah, when they start paying for your attention, that's when it became internet panhandling. I would say transformation into it.
I would say the only
Like,
difference is,
like most said, you gotta keep asking to time in with money and gifts instead of receiving it. Then that's paying. So I agree.
you should be able. I would say it's nothing wrong with somebody agreeing to support you. That's cool. Somebody agreed to support you, and there's no, I'm not hating on that. Or if people agree, they go, you know what? I think this person is great. I want to support this person. That's cool. But if your whole life got to be about you getting that support and you can't even talk no more, you can't even do what you're supposed to be doing there to get the support. You got to keep just asking for the support. You panhandling.
Respectfully,
What's
that's
that
why we
shit?
are.
What's that shit? If something happens dramatic and they go online and ask for donations, what's
GoFundMe.
that shit? GoFundMe.
I mean, that is some of those
That
situations are, you feel me? You need it. However, not everybody that throws a GoFundMe you feel me, needs the funds. They just, getting it the best way you can. No, that's a form of,
panhandling.
But imagine
respectful.
if the GoFundMe two people was there doing a live, and they like, oh, you're not gonna support my dead cousin? My cousin was better than his. Like what the fuck? What are y'all competing to panhandle? This
Yeah.
is so awkward. Like y'all competing to panhandle? Like that shit is the weirdest to me, and that's why I'm happy we transformed from TikTok. No offense to them, we still posting clips on there, so shout out to them. But I'm happy that we was able to transition from there because it was obvious they wasn't going to support what we wanted to do was compensate and have conversations. They want people on there that's going to keep because they get a piece of those gifts.
I know.
Yeah.
We appreciate the likes, the subs, the subscribers, the hypers, the followers, and we are not panhandling. We recommend that you like, you share, you subscribe, and once you become a subscriber, you become part of a network. Become part of a familia. You feel me? To where the stuff that I have got going on, you might want to be interested in it. So it ain't so much panhandling. Just come check it out. Come in the store. Come check it out. If you like, you buy. If not, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. You coming around, checking stuff out. All right, let's move on to what was the next one. Sig, welcome. Pick a number 1 through 52.
A number 1 through 52,
Yes, sir.
06 backwards.
All right, so we're gonna do that one next then. Number 6 is. I wish I had like a card shuffle joint.
Yeah, me
Number
too.
6 is awkward people are more genuine than charismatic ones. What's your thoughts on that? Or how you feel about that?
I believe charisma comes from a place of awkwardness anyway.
Okay.
I feel like it's the same exact thing. People who are overly charismatic, people are look at them as awkward, especially when you're in a everybody's so used to following the orders and falling in line and being an example of stuck in the matrix. When you got that person that stands out and be eccentric and charismatic, it comes from a place of awkwardness. So I feel like being awkward and being charismatic is the same thing to me.
How y'all feel, flight attendants? Love a cat.
Love.
Love is love. I got one. Anybody? Any cats? You lying? Or you telling the truth?
It's love.
It's love.
Okay. All love. All love. Okay. We was awkward people are more genuine than charismatic. Um. Yeah, charismatic. I would say it could come from an awkwardness. However, if you're awkward, that's a genuinely you. You're a introvert or extroverted or however verted you are is you. You're not too much charismatic, but you are awkward in places, and that genuality is you. That's what you are. You feel me? Before you're charismatic, before you're inspired or hyping up anybody else, or you feel me, into anything else. The awkwardness is, I say, would be resilient with you a little bit. So genuine, then charismatic ones. I'm not saying so much genuine, but it would be that awkward people are more genuine as far as a charismatic person coming up to you, you hype, could be off coffee, could be off cocaine, could be off something, high off of life, off of something that may not be for the situation. You feel me? Mad early in the morning and we got to do something, but you mad motherfucking hyping yourself up for what? So I guess that's the thing where it differs, where it's not so much, it's much charismatic for me. Next one was 21. Y'all can call me out too, lover cap if I'm capping too. Who was 21?
Me, man.
21 is Sheen, normalized looking rich on a budget.
She normalized looking rich on a budget.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with me?
How you feel about it?
I don't give a fuck. That's you spending your motherfucking money, kid. However you see fit. I ain't controlling that shit. Why I get the whack fucking question?
No, Sheen is a store.
I was wondering, I said, are you saying she or
She
she?
or Sheen?
Sheen. He's talking about
Sheen,
the internet
clothes.
store called Sheen, where you could buy clothes from. He's saying that has that store normalized looking rich on a budget. That's what he said.
Oh. Yeah, there's many stores. You go to Goodwill, get a couple of things for I don't know.
So how y'all feel
I
about what
don't
he
know.
feel about it? Is
Yeah.
is he love a cap? Is he capping?
Yeah, I got the whack question. So me personally, I'm landing my plane with this. I don't know what Sheen is. If it's like a Goodwill, or it's
Sheen
Sheen for
is
It's
women.
like a
a
Fashion
clothes
Nova.
an internet clothing company to
It's like
where
Fashion Nova.
like Forever 21, their clothes in there are a little
Right. Yeah, I've been in these stores with the females. You feel me? I get it.
no Sheen. So I'm trying to
Yes,
explain
I
what
said
Sheen is.
no. I
So
got it, bro. I said I've been in these stores, them underground stores with females.
Sheen
You feel
doesn't
me? They
have a
want.
store.
Have you heard
I
of
didn't.
Fashion Nova, brother?
Yeah,
yeah,
I didn't
Fashion Nova
personalize
sound like
which.
Fashion Nova.
I didn't say what store I've been in. I said I've been in these underground stores. If she don't have a store, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying I've been in these underground stores where it looks like you can, but that's not. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Mm. All right, he's capping. I think he's capping. How y'all feel?
I don't think he's capping. I just don't like his answer. No offense. I mean, he was
I don't.
expecting
I'm trying to get it, but you see, I'm trying to get my thoughts together about this the clothing line, Sheen.
I think, yeah, I think he really doesn't know what Sheen is, so he can't authentically
Yeah.
give an answer.
Overstock.
That's what I'm trying to get.
What's
I
the
don't.
question?
You know what Fashion Nova is? You heard of Fashion
I
Nova,
do.
correct?
I know. I know all the stores. You feel me? I know what Sheen is.
So then, how do
My
you
wife
don't know
shop
what we
there.
talking about? If you keep it, as soon as we say this, you say you
Uh-huh.
don't know what we talking about.
I never said I don't know. I said I've never been in these stores where I
Uh-huh.
Nobody's
underground
never been in
stores.
these stores. You can't go in these stores. That's why we keep telling you it's on the internet.
Okay.
Bro, that question for me was wrong then.
It's
Because
a
if you
question. It's
telling me
not
I don't
right or wrong
overstand,
for anybody. It's your thoughts. You don't know too much about
and I'm
Shane.
trying to get
Just
my
say that.
motherfucking thoughts. I'm trying to get my thoughts. And as soon as I said something, y'all niggas are saying I don't understand what the fuck Sheen is. I know what Sheen is. God damn
All
it,
right.
bro.
So
What the
explain to
fuck?
us what Sheen is.
It's a clothing store. It's not a store. It's a clothing where you can girls can buy shit from.
Guys
All
can
right.
buy stuff
I
from Sheen
know
too.
it.
So has
I
that
know it.
normalized
I thought you
looking rich
said
on a
Sheen.
budget? Has that normalized looking rich on a budget? People going
Can
Has
to
I
it
answer the
Sheen or
question?
normalized?
Fashion
Can
Nova
I
or
answer?
any of these.
Can I answer?
Go ahead.
Man, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. I'm
No,
not
no
playing.
apology. My apology. I'm gonna say this
Nah,
too.
go ahead, man.
I'm gonna say that people's always been trying to look rich on the budget, whether it's from Fashion Nova, Sheen, or anything. I remember when I was a kid
Come on, man.
in
This shit.
Southside, they used to have these $10 stores for the women. The women would go to $10 store. Oh, look at cousin. What up, cousin? Look at cousin right there. Look, I would go to stores and women would go to $10 stores and they would buy, it seemed kind of like it was like Sheen before Sheen or Fashion Nova before Fashion Nova. I
You talk
think
about the
that
Chinese slippers?
different things like that, yeah, they had a bunch of different things there. So
Chinese
I
slippers
think
was
that
way
I think that people are always trying to look rich on a budget, especially when you're not, because a majority of people ain't rich.
respectfully.
So it's not something that is easy to do. I might not have the budget to look rich, but I'm gonna put everything I can to do to look rich. I'm gonna make sure, whether I'm gonna go to the booster, whether I'm gonna go to the store, however I'm gonna make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, look, they perpetuating it, yeah, in their own way, but I think the market was already there, and that's what I'm gonna land with that.
Respectfully, yeah, I agree with that. That I couldn't think of it, but it was Fashion Nova was the other one that I was thinking that yeah, a lot of these people are putting out um product that are making people, you feel me, look like business people, just more wealthier than they really are, type shit. And but like you said, everybody has already wanted to do that. Majority of the people that buy what they buy can't really afford it, but you feel me, we just do what we do, type shit. We already on a budget.
I remember back in the day. This was early 20s where these Chinese niggas used to come up from the city and come on Main Street and sell glasses and watches and you know what I mean perfume and shit.
Yeah, they was doing some 125th Street shit, the African
Yeah,
shit.
they used to come to the motherfuckers right on the block and we buy hella glasses, my bottles. It was guess glasses, polo glasses, Nautica glasses. It was so much shit. Yeah, to keep up with the fashion for the low cost. Now for the
Respectfully,
men, that's what I was doing. But for the women, I'm not talking about the women. I'm talking about niggas kept in the fashion too for the
yeah.
low cut.
Is there men clothes
Anything
on
wrong with
stream?
that?
Yes.
There is.
Yes, it's children's clothes, men's clothes, women's clothes, plus size, big and tall, everything you want on there.
Okay.
Um, what was the question? Do we feel like Sheen per,
It wasn't so much a
Normalized.
perpetuate?
question. It was the number that he picked. We playing 52 pickups, so everybody picked up a card, the number, and
So
then I'm gonna just read
what
it
was
off.
it?
Your thoughts? But I mean, if
What
you
was
got
it?
rebuttal for what he was talking about, guys.
But what did it say? What did the card say?
Sheen normalized looking rich on a budget.
Disagree. He
Why is
didn't
that?
normalize that. That that's normal. Black people normalize that.
I
That's
agree. I
black
agree.
culture. That's
I agree
literally
with that.
black culture. You have
That's
several different clothing brands that started off of looking rich on a budget. One being Polo, you got Tommy Hilfiger, you got goddamn, it's just too many. Timberland, you got Timberland is a fucking work boot.
We turn that
And
into a
now
luxury household casual shoe.
that's just what we do. When any
But
like
those things are expensive.
now, yes.
Yeah, now
hell
they are
yeah,
Originally,
hell yeah now.
originally, you
200
gotta
a boot.
remember
Yeah, I mean, but
Polo,
I used to
yeah,
work for I've worked for Polo and Tommy Hilfiger.
yeah. They
You
started
know,
out in department stores. Like they wasn't always even now you gotta when you think about Ralph Lauren talking about he's trying to change the demographic to suit a more luxury type of style. Sorry, I'm playing Jenga with the kids. They're trying. That's the last game. Get to bed. They're trying to target a different audience, like the Gucci audience and them like that, because they started from the bottom. That was a cheap clothing line. Um,
actually, I have to interject there because
mhm,
I'm a fashion major.
mhm,
So, from an intellectual part, well, Ralph Lauren, he started as a tie salesman in the
mhm.
'60s.
Yeah,
So he marketed him.
67.
He marketed himself in the polo brand, which he actually got the concept from a black man who had a secondhand store. He had um a second time around time store. But he's always aspired to have a luxury brand. That was the whole purpose of the polo. Um Ralph Lauren. Now the thing is they never really wanted black people to wear their clothes.
No,
And
that's he
yeah,
stole the concept from black people, which I started with that. That's why I named Tommy Hilfiger and Polo. And now, first, before I even named them, I had stated that that is part of the black culture. And then I went on and said Polo and Tommy Hilfiger adapted that. That was the whole thing of that. And they started out in department stores. That's where Ralph Lauren and all of them started out at, in
Mhm.
department stores. Sort of like a
What's
lot
that?
of the company, huh? Department
What's
stores
the
is
what?
probably it
I'm
was
sorry, bro.
oh, polo started in Bloomingdale's.
Bloomingdale's. He was also in JC Penney at first as well.
JC Penney's, yeah, JC Penney.
In 1967. That is the year that he had started.
What's the brand? What's the brand with the alligator?
That
Lacrosse.
is Outlook Lacrosse. No, that's
Lacoste.
La Costa.
That's a
Lacoste ain't
black
nothing,
nigga.
bro.
That's a
Lacoste.
black nigga.
It's not that's not lacrosse. Lacrosse is what they play on the field.
My
Yeah,
bad,
It's
Lacoste.
Lacoste.
Lacosta.
It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Izod Lacoste.
That's a black
Oshkosh
nigga.
Bagash. Yeah, I grew up with that.
No, she didn't
Yeah.
say Oshkosh B'gosh. That is a baby clothing. All right, I'm done. But
You understand what I'm saying, bro?
nah, be, yeah.
He said
I,
it's IZOD Izod.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you're talking about. But ain't there the clothing Oshkosh?
yes, that's
Yeah.
a
Oshkosh?
baby clothing. That's baby clothing.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
hmm
I remember wearing that. I remember having the little gator on my shit.
Yeah. What?
Um,
Oshkosh B'gosh did not have a gator on it. That was Lacosta.
oh,
That was
What
the
do we? Oh
yeah,
my God!
yeah.
All
That's
right, y'all
not no
got it.
This is
Y'all got it.
Oshkosh.
Miss
this is
Venus, Miss
hilarious.
Venus, Miss Venus. We can have a a fashionista conversation later with me and you. I don't know who these people are. I've never met them
No,
before.
I'm
This is my
no,
first time coming
I'm
on here. I don't know who these people are. I don't know them. I promise I don't. Wait, I don't know how you could be from the 10-year holding fashion capital of the world and not know labels. We were 10, 15 years capital, fashion capital of the world. And what is going on? Where y'all from?
Chef
They're not
Tone, pick
making
a
And I
New
think
number.
they're not making New York look good right now,
I
right?
don't know. I think yo, I don't know where they're from, and I apologize for that. These people, I don't know where these people are from. I'm sorry.
These niggas is weird. Niggas is so
Yo,
weird.
even now when you talk about the fashion capital, I think we're second to Paris. But we held it for like 15, 20 years. And you guys, this man just said Oshkosh Bagage had a fucking alligator on it. What is he talking about? Bro, all right, you got it. I don't want no smoke, cuz. Y'all
Yeah.
weird.
Chef Tone, pick a number. 1 through 52.
Oshkosh.
52.
What's good, big ant?
Yo.
Who picked 21?
Me and me passing 21, man. That was the clothing line brand and all that other extra.
All right. 33. 33 was you, V?
Yes, I'm 33. I'm 33.
33 you, V.
To be 33 again. 33
Here you
vertebrae.
go.
33 vertebrae.
People flirt harder when they're bored.
People flirt harder.
Harder when they're bored. Whoever got
Nah,
something going on in the background, please mute up
oh
until you're
yeah, my
talking.
fault, my fault.
Okay. Gosh, these are some interesting questions. I'm
Yeah,
with
I
man.
Jim.
had
52
I had a
pick
Yeah,
weird
up.
one
I'm with
too.
I'm with
Card
you,
today.
Jim.
Yeah, I had a
People
weird one too.
okay, people flirt harder when they're bored.
Hmm.
I'm glad that's not mine.
Gosh. I'm putting myself, what do I do if I'm bored? I'm never really bored because I'm always seeking. But what, perhaps, yes, if they're going out to a club and they ain't got nothing to do and they're looking, they're looking for something to do, then yeah, then they may flirt harder. But I think if you're bored, that why
Yeah, I think you're bored. You sitting on home. Your hormones is raging and moving
No,
around all
let him
up in your
finish. Let him
body.
finish, bro. Let him finish, bro.
but that but that may from a male's perspective, I know your hormones, really for a female, it could be the same thing. Her hormones could be raging too.
Yeah,
She
that's
might
what I'm
be.
saying. You just sitting there, you bored, your hormones is raging, they moving all around your body. And instead of going out, to a lounge or whatever, boom, you can go right online and try
That's
to,
true. That
a
is true.
old fling, a ex or whoever, just not even, just go online and just, do your thing.
Okay. And from that dynamic, I never got into the online dating thing. I just think it's so strange. But yeah, if you're bored, and there's always porn.
Facts. Talk about it. I was
Real
gonna.
talk.
I feel like you. I
You
don't.
think
I guess
that's
Is
this
how
is
you
the
that
trying
no?
to
first.
Hold
push
on,
it to
before
like?
before you give your
I think
thoughts.
you
Is
was
it
trying
love
to
a
push
cat?
it
Is
to.
she real?
I mean,
What
I think
Love a
she's
cat?
I'm gonna
What
say
she
think
said?
cat. I'm gonna
It's
say. I'm
cat.
gonna say cat.
All
For
right,
the
we got
simple
one for
fact,
cat.
I believe I flirt more when I'm horny than when I'm bored. Um, that's just me personally. Like, yeah, I don't like the. I don't know how everybody else is set up. I don't like to do too much flirting without sexual endeavors at the end. And I don't even know how to flirt. They like, hey, hi, your hair is so long. Yeah, dick in your mouth. What you say? Oh, my bad. I thought you said something to me.
Is that
I
love
mean,
a cat, fellas? How y'all feel? Y'all feel the same way he feel?
love.
I'm just shooting the shit.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say I don't flirt. I don't know how to do that shit. Right. So I agree with
Word
you,
up.
bro.
I don't know how to
But I
flirt.
don't I don't know how to. I'm outdated, bro. Like I'm
Well,
straight up with
I'm
this shit.
gonna be honest. I'm not outdated. I flirt all the time.
I was just in the hospital for 3 weeks. I grabbed 4 numbers.
Ooh.
I don't think that's. I don't really think that's
I'm saying,
flirting.
We're going. Your new name is the Mac.
what do we consider flirting?
Yeah, I don't
Getting the
No,
consider
no.
number
that
Let me.
or
flirting.
just
First of
having
all, let me
fun?
finish. Let
No,
me finish.
look. Getting the number or having fun? Which one is considered flirting?
Listen. I'm not going to answer nobody question, but the question I already originally was about to say. So it doesn't matter what the fuck you about to say. I'm going to answer the
All
question
right,
that
all right.
started
Go
with.
ahead and answer the question, nigga.
He
Okay,
did.
thank you. I can go now.
Yo. Put your
Yeah,
camera
all
on, man.
right,
Look me in my face, man. Put your
I
camera
got
on.
you.
I
No
want to
problem.
look
No
in.
problem. There you
Yo,
go.
what's up? Yo, what's up with all the animosity in the base? Yeah, why
He's
you?
getting some. He's getting some side of. He's getting beside himself. He's getting some side of way, nigga. Just which one is it, nigga? Is what
He's
is
gone
flirting?
now.
I
He
would say
Nah,
it's
dropped.
that's
flirting before you
Flirting
having
is
fun.
getting the
Having fun,
number.
you've already flirted. That was the access. You had to. You're not just
that's how
going
y'all do it.
straight.
That's how y'all do it in the average world. That's good for y'all. I'm happy that y'all play like that. What's up, Ant Man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You got cabin fever,
You
yo?
hostile, bro.
Hold on,
Huh?
let me talk to my man. You got cabin fever, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to be in this fucking. Yeah, I don't. I damn sure don't want. I'm in a fucked up situation, but that has nothing to do with nothing. All
you
right.
just you just spazzed on everybody. I'm like, yo, so what's going? He got cabin fever. He usually all laugh and giggles. Now it's like, yo,
Yeah.
fuck all of that. Fuck what you saying. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I had to look you in the face and just see what's going on,
Nah,
man.
I fucking I personally I got what Mega said. I did get bored. Like literally, I was just in the room, right? So,
Yeah,
in my sense of flirting was just like, let me just entertain myself. Look, hey, grab my Instagram, follow me. Talking my business,
oh yeah,
talking
yeah,
my
yeah,
talk.
yeah. I feel you.
I'm a chef, you know what I mean. So I'm grabbing everybody to come follow me from the fifth unit to the fourth unit, like you know what I mean. And they all grab my Instagram. So yeah, in a sense, I'm flirting because I'm bored. I am fucking bored. I'm 3 weeks of boredom. I couldn't take a shower. I took maybe 2 showers in 3 weeks. These niggas wouldn't let me touch water. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're bored. Like, you know
You
what I
was doing
mean?
your normal thing.
Yeah, so now I'm home
So
and
it's
it's
like
like
you ain't got nothing to do.
I had nothing. I have nothing to do. Like my shorty left to go to Florida. I was stuck. I'm just done. Like, what the fuck? And then I'm trying to join y'all show,
Yeah,
but
so
I'm
she
in Canada.
deserve it.
Oh my God. You know what? Fucking I don't have time for your shit
Yo,
at the
I
end of
didn't
the
say
day.
nothing. I didn't say
Yeah,
anything. I just she
I didn't do
deserved it. That's
first of all, I did nothing wrong. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? They're on an Instagram. That's it. As far as
so
it
no.
went.
I feel you.
Big
I
Ant.
know. I
That
know.
was look, Big
Correct.
Ant.
That was the first point.
Yeah,
Look, Big Ant. That was for entertainment purposes, right? And business.
exactly. Exactly.
So that
Exactly
wasn't
that.
really so much flirting. That was
That,
just
that wasn't
passing the
flirting.
time,
That
entertaining
wasn't
yourself.
flirting. Yeah, that wasn't
Yeah.
flirting.
I believe
Flirting is
I
trying to
understand
get
what you're
to
saying.
at least first or second base. Flirting is you at bat.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm not trying to get to no basis. I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, you getting
So
the
how long your girl
number.
been watching the show?
You getting the number is on business point of views. Like nigga, we
I
exchanged
just
phone numbers because I can provide something for you. That wasn't
I just
flirting.
want to ask. I want to ask the big homie one question right quick off his last response that he made. Him not trying to get to no basis. I just want to ask him how long his girl been watching the show and tuning in with us. I'm just asking. I just want to know.
What you want to know?
How
What you
long your girl
want?
been watching the show?
She just started.
Oh, I could tell.
What is wrong with y'all?
No, that's my that's the homie for real. I'm over here. Yo, I'm not trying to get to no basis.
No,
he,
no basis.
he usually
No
he usually
basis.
let the joke run on. He usually let it run on for a minute.
Yeah, I
No faces. It wasn't me.
no
No
basis.
pineapples. Pineapples. Immediate shutdown. Oh
Yeah, quick.
man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not involved with any of that. It's strictly business. I'll
All
make
right, we're
sure
gonna
that's
He
go to
said, wait. He said, I
yeah.
gave him my numbers because I'm a cook.
yo,
That's Cap, lover
yo,
Cap.
yo,
Ah,
yo,
Hey,
I'm
that
gonna say love on
fucking
that. I believe him.
straight believe him.
Yo,
All
shout out to
love.
Mrs. Shout out to Miss Tone, yo, word up.
Hey yo,
Oh shit.
hey yo. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. Yo, when the show is on, and if I say anything crazy, I usually tell her, "Listen, watch it from 21 minutes on to about 40 minutes, and then skip over that, and go to this." That's how you cover your bases.
It got a little vulgar. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want you to hear the disrespect that was going on. Oh man.
Well, ain't no skip over this. We at yours. Number 52 is Ant. Posting your partner too much invites problems, protection, or insecurity.
uh, I'm posting, and I don't. I'm posting.
Yo, come on, let my man breathe, son. Let him breathe.
He
I'm
said he ain't
posting.
got
You
nothing to
posting
do.
for protection?
What do you mean protection? What do I need protection from?
The option, the scenario is posting your partner too much invites problems, and the question or options are protection or insecurity.
Oh, oh, oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to post and have problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what it's saying, like, I don't want any problems. I want to post because it's gonna be positivity. But yeah, maybe I don't understand it. I'm trying to grab a hold.
Now
I'm got a dumb
that was
factor.
definitely a
You
hundred.
posting
That was
your
definitely a
partner.
hundred.
Yeah.
You posting your partner could invite problems,
Why?
and
Why would it invite? Why would it be problems?
your partner just finds it incompatible with some of the things, just disagrees with being posted every time. So
All
is
right, so
is
then
that
I'm not gonna post her. And obviously, what the fuck is the problem? Somebody out there might know something I don't know about her. So no, we're posting. I want to know what they
so
know.
that's a form of protection. You're not doing it out of insecurity, like to
I'm not
to
doing it out of
happen to
insecurity.
prove
Yeah.
your love online type shit.
No, I don't need to prove shit. At the end of the day, we're posting because I want to fucking post and I want people to know who I'm with. I'm not ashamed of who I'm with. So we posting. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if she just smiles for 2 seconds in the can. We're posting. We're in
My,
there.
and my flight attendants, how y'all feel? Love a cat? Is he lying?
I think he's telling the truth. He's going to be posting.
Yeah. If we know the brother.
If ain't nobody
He's
about to be
gonna be
posted, he
posted.
about to be posted.
Yeah.
D, how you
He's
feel? Love
gonna
a cat?
post.
I love.
He's
I love.
posted. Yeah, he's
Don't just
posted.
be out here loving everything. If you feel
If I disagree, I would disagree. I'll cap. I'll cap. I'll give you my word.
all right.
How you gonna
Yeah.
tell her don't be just loving? Let her be. You can't bully her. Let her
I'm
do
not
what
trying to
she has.
bully.
He's not
Yeah, you.
You did
bullying.
it. You did it the first answer.
I don't want no moonwalking on this show. You feel me? Everything gonna come off the chest. Matter of fact, let's throw them cards down again. Everybody pick new numbers.
I'm scared, man. I had a whack 21.
I'm gonna pick
Let me
12.
do I'll do
Y'all want to get
5.
11?
7.
5
No, 11.
was 5 5 is good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 5. I gotta be a good one.
And we have to
We
pick
got 12.
between 1 and
That
52.
21 shit was corny, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, 1 and 52. I choose 25.
I got 11. You got 11?
Yeah. Sig, what's yours?
Yeah, I didn't even get the answer. They don't even want to put on a New York game. It must be smoking.
Yeah, it's about
You guys
100 to
do
like
it.
40.
Oh, Sig is out of here. All right. So for number 5 was first. We do number 5.
See, it better be some good shit, bro.
It is what it is, man. It's your car. You picked it up. All right. Sunny Moon got 8. I got you.
Where is Sunny tonight? She's in the
103
audience.
to 50.
She in the
Sunny
comments
got
right
Good
now, but she
shit.
probably soon be in the building. Probably pull up.
okay.
Number 5 is Jem. Your personality changes depending on who you're around.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm a straight Gemini. Definitely. I go off your energy. I straight up go off your energy. I can play the game better than you. I mastered that. I like that. I can go on and on. I definitely can go on and on. This is perfect. See? 5, May, right? 21 was the corny one. But 5 I like. Nigga, I'll leave you the fuck alone.
I think, yeah, that's love. How y'all feel? Love a
Yeah.
cat, Eli? Or
I think he's
telling the
being
truth?
honest.
I think
He's
he's being
telling,
honest.
he's
Yeah,
definitely
I
telling the
agree.
truth.
Yeah,
I
I was
agree.
getting ready to say.
I agree. No cap in his rap.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the way he emphasized on how much he can keep on going, let me know this man is serious.
I'm Gucci. Nah, but
Oh,
I love
Sunny
nah,
Moon
nah,
said cat.
I love company if it's right. If the energy's there, you know what I mean, we get to our bullshit, whatever. As long as the energy's right, nigga, I can flow with you. But if not, nigga, yeah, you know where Gemini at. I don't know. I
Nah,
land
Sonny
with that.
said
Why Sunny saying cap?
So
He
you
For
from
got
me,
cat in your
right?
rap.
I got a cat.
The hell? No, I'll put it regular. Do it like that. You said this cap in your raps. Jen be quiet in the corner, she said.
nah, you can't talk shit from outside.
Joking. She's joking. Those are just jokes. All right, so then we coming to you. Number 8. People respect boundaries more when they benefit them. And then we'll just play a little music until we get to her joint.
What was the question again?
It is people respect boundaries more when they benefit them.
That's a fact. They sure enough do.
I like
Huh.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
the
that.
people that they gonna respect it.
Mhm.
You tell them, listen,
Mhm.
and this is
I
no
like that.
disrespect to no women at all. But if you told her, boom, I'm gonna give you this, this, and that. If you do this, this, and that, she's gonna do that to get everything. Yeah, she's doing it, and you gonna pay for it.
Everybody feel like that?
People respect
Everyone,
boundaries.
Well, to a certain
More
extent,
when they
because
benefit them.
not when
it's
it
what it's
benefits them.
ain't it what you can offer,
Mm.
right? Who you are, nigga. She gotta accept it or not, nigga. If you don't, nigga, move the fuck on. Somebody else will.
Sonny says, yes, no one's like to do things for free. You might even put more effort in a boundary because you are getting paid.
Exactly. Go ahead, Sonny. Huh. I agree.
She says, yes, chef.
I agree. I'm gonna do my best. If you tell me I got a catering job, you gonna pay me $2,000 more on top of what I did. You gonna get the best goddamn job. Well, I'm making sure. Listen, everything's coming out superb. Even though I'm gonna do that anyway, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to figure out how to go up, and beyond.
Yeah, that's the gate. That's the door opening. If you can cater to that and you should and you succeed, nigga, that plus is everything.
So there's no
Yep.
cap in Sunny Moon. Was all love with her.
Yeah, she good.
Yeah.
But people that say that people respect boundaries when they know they're getting paid.
Yeah, when it
Mm-hmm.
benefit them.
When they benefit them, everybody do. Everybody show up on their A game.
Yeah.
Got no
Yeah.
choice.
I mean, they do it. I mean, I can speak from my experience. I've always put in 100, regardless of reciprocation, to where even putting boundaries in effort or in effect, you feel me, has an effect in my performance. I still go hard, even for myself and others. You dig?
I
So
get it, bro. I get
when it
what you're saying.
when it does
But
benefit, when it
go ahead, my
does
fault.
or has it ever, yeah, it has ever, financially, you feel me, and learning a skill. You feel me? Something I didn't know that I could carry on to make, money for myself is the greatest thing versus, being under somebody's tutelage and not really being able to walk away, just walking away with cash is not really a benefit. Walking away with a skill is way more valuable than, I would say. So yeah, for the most
Yeah,
part, like
you
I
look
said,
at that
I would
situation. Yeah,
choose.
I yeah.
I would choose to smile. Like after you're done, I like to smile. Like when I'm done cooking, and I see the people's faces. I did my job.
respectful.
We're all looking
Man,
for something in return. I don't care what you say. And at the end of the day, it depends what you're looking for. Not everybody's is bad, it can be worse. But in my case, I'm looking for the feedback so that I can get more money. That feedback on what's going on, I'm looking to hopefully get more business. If it's something that's not going to benefit me, where it's a relationship for a night, and she wants to show up for the night, I don't know how many nights I want to keep doing this with her to keep coming out my goddamn pocket.
respectful.
Um, that that's not beneficial for me. So you got to pick and choose what's going to work when it comes to it.
I agree with that. Number 11, who had 11?
Oh, me.
Snapchat streaks matter more to people than real conversations.
You said
Yes,
Snapchat?
Snapchat.
Yeah,
I don't really fuck. Snapchat is a porn station. I don't really fuck with it, so I don't. I don't know.
yeah, I'm not too heavy on Snapchat, but
Yeah, Snapchat. The girls like to go on there and get naked real quick, and that shit is gone in like 20 minutes. I mean, I guess it's a 24-hour. It sits up there. Nah, that shit's. It's like a mini. It's like a small porn. I got rid of that shit a long time ago. I don't really fuck with that. Yeah, so I
at
don't
the
know.
time I
That
know
should
niggas
have
was
that
going
we should that should
crazy
have
about
come
that.
up in the conversation about being bored. If you've been bored, do you flirt? No, I go to Snapchat.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Right.
basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Snapchat is. So I
I
land with
deleted my
that.
Snapchat a long time ago. There's too many
Yeah,
damn apps out here.
yeah, I'm good on Snapchat. When I seen all sorts of titties happening and this happening, I'm like, I can get this in real life. I can go watch porn. I don't need you to.
It's still going to this day.
Yeah, go download it.
They're like,
Nah, I'm
what?
good. It's crazy. Yeah,
They still doing that? What was it called?
What was it called?
You about to download it.
well,
Yeah,
what's the other one?
how do
What's
I
the
get
other
to
one?
it?
Yeah, I'm about to download it, Mo, just to see what it is, though.
Hey, you spell it as Snapchat. That's how you do it.
What's the other porno site with the women that do
Well,
other shit?
listen. Let's just start with that one first.
That's
Yeah,
Let's
we're
on
not
start
we're
with
not
that one.
only
promoting we're not
OnlyFans.
promoting porn on here. We just we're
Now
gonna
I
make
don't I don't know I
Snapchat.
don't
We're gonna
know
keep it on
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
That ass. I don't know Snapchat.
Listen,
I thought it was like that
listen.
other porno site shit.
Let's just
No, I'm
start
not
with
too
one
heavy
at a
on
time
Snapchat.
right now. One at a
I'm
time,
not
my
too
boy.
heavy on Snapchat, but at a time when I heard there was a craze about it, I never had downloaded it. They was like, "You don't got Snapchat?" I was like, "Nah, I don't got enough space in my phone. I'll be doing other things," type shit. But however, at a time, I guess the scenario is it matters to people than real conversation. I miss that whole craze, and I'm still missing it because, like I said, I'm not too heavy on Snapchat. So
I would
the
say, can I? Let me. Oh, my bad. Let me say one thing real quick.
okay,
I would say our online interaction can have a little bit more meaning sometimes, only because it's the same way somebody could say a kiss out in public can mean more. It's like one thing that people do that pisses me off is I might make a post for my comedy and I see the person and they'll tell me, "Oh, that was so funny what you posted," but they didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Right.
yeah.
Well, what was the point of you telling me if you ain't gonna freaking support me? Like,
So it's
what's
like
the point?
I think that in a lot of those situations is a level of support that it represents. So a streak or something like that is if you get a streak on those things, it's because you like me and the hood got a streak on TikTok because I'm always sending him videos. He's always sending me videos. I don't think it's important, but I can see where the importance comes from because it makes a person feel like, all right, I know you're not when you're on this app. Also, I'm still on your brain. You're still interacting with me, opposed to thinking that now you're using this as a vacation from me. Because I realize some people are affected when they feel like you're using things outside of them as vacational points.
Wait,
respectful.
And
I
I'll
get
land
that.
with that.
oi, oi. That was
You
good.
know to my door?
You downloaded Snapchat yet?
Hell no,
we
I ain't fucking
we
with
should
that
we're
shit,
gonna send
cuz.
you the link, Jim. We're gonna send you the link.
You
Who's
should
number
delete that shit.
25?
If you got the Snapchat link, delete that shit.
Nah, I ain't got it.
Who's number 25?
I'm 25.
Spotify influences your mood more than your environment.
Can you repeat that? Because your first part you got cut off.
Spotify.
Spotify influences your mood more than your environment.
I would say
Spotify.
yes. Funny thing is I wasn't a Spotify person.
What the fuck
Um,
is that?
and recently I just kind of started being more in this. I was more of a YouTube music person. But when I do, like, I like to listen to meditation music, soft jazz, and, so I do appreciate music, and it does impact my mood. And it actually, if it's good music, it actually even affects the environment. It changes the atmosphere. And so I won't
Respectful.
say Spotify. It happens to be the platform I choose. That's the platform I listen to my music. But even when I take a shower, I put like nice little, I might put some Billie Holiday on, or that's my when I get dressed, I like to listen to women who sing the blues. And yeah, so I think my music, it does help my mood more than my it can change the atmosphere actually. So that's how I feel. And it just happens to be Spotify.
What the fuck is
Love a cat,
Spotify?
fellas.
What the fuck is Spotify?
It's a streaming platform where like music, podcasting stuff is, you can find
Well,
music. It's almost like
What the fuck is all this shit for? Just go on Music Live. Go your year,
what's
and
another
you
platform?
get the year you want.
well, you have what, Pandora,
Like
Right,
Apple
go
Music.
on
It's like Apple
Pandora.
Music.
Apple Music,
So
YouTube
Spotify is a
Music.
music app.
Yeah, it's a music platform.
Yeah.
Man, that
Well,
shit corny as fuck. I'm going
nah,
to
I love.
Pandora. I'm going to YouTube.
Yeah, I definitely use music as a motivator. Ever since I broke my leg, it's definitely the biggest thing that wakes me up to, just I always
What the
before I
fuck?
broke my leg, I've always
What are you doing?
used either comedy or music to start my day. So that was before I broke my leg. So I still do the same thing. It's a good way to start the day.
There you
Oh
go.
damn!
I agree with the brother. I agree with the brother.
I'm
I
trying
I
to get
I,
in my
I
left
I
place
like
up there. What you
I,
doing?
I I I grew up on music, certain. So I'm tuned to it, and it talks to me. I like smooth
We're-
jazz.
yeah, me
I'm
too. I love
honestly, I
smooth
like smooth
jazz.
jazz.
I
I am
love
a
smooth
smooth
jazz.
jazz person, right? So I walk with it, I talk with it. The sun shine on me with it. Like I'm a smooth jazz person.
I have to, I
I
love
go to
I'm one
I
that's
go
one
to
of my favorite.
Pandora though. Yeah, I go to
Yeah.
Pandora. I don't
Yeah.
know about the Spotify.
That's a good one. That's what Spotify is. Spotify is like Pandora, upgraded Pandora.
You know what? I don't want to diss anybody on jazz music, but one of the chefs I work with, we were we were at work one day, and he's Dominican, and as he's speaking to me, he's telling me, what he's about to listen to, and I'm like, you can play whatever you want, right? I should have never said that, but I said it. Uh, so he puts on jazz in the fucking kitchen, and and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, listen, man, not for nothing. We work at a fast pace in here, brother. Everybody in the kitchen's falling asleep. Take this fucking elevator music off because nobody wants to listen to
No,
this
no,
shit
no.
right now.
I, no, again, I promise you, I know what you're talking about. But smooth jazz is just nothing but for home. You feel me?
Yeah,
Saturday and Sunday. So I get in a fast pace working, nigga. No, we're going to sleep, bro. We need upbeat, not rap type shit, but there's an
yeah. It was
upper
it was
smooth
like
jazz.
it was elevator music, mall music. It was just not. It
Yeah,
wasn't the
yeah,
right setting. It was in the wrong setting.
respectfully.
My boy thought he
Yeah,
was at home cooking. So
I
I was
swear I
like,
was going to sleep. I swear I was going to sleep. Hey, yo, can you please change the song, bro?
my chef
Station,
says, "Can
something.
you turn this shit off? Turn this shit off. This ain't the place for it, my boy." People
Yeah,
yawning.
Music.
but
I I like music. Music is always alters. I'm a musician, artist. I love music, but now that I live in the woods, just going outside and just walking, exercising, and doing the things
I
you want
got
to do
him
with
on
my
smooth
dog,
jazz. I got him on smooth jazz.
that is the mood, the
I
ultimate
got
mood
him on
changer for me.
smooth jazz.
You feel me? So going outside is the best thing. That's what I like. I'm outside with it type shit. But
And
What
it's
kind of
interesting
music,
because that's music, that's natural music, nature's music.
yeah, the birds. I like the birds. They be
The
singing
birds,
early
all
in the
that.
joint.
Yo, look,
And
look.
y'all, I ain't trying to blow up your spot, but
That's Spotify right
brother
there.
De La
Natural.
Nouche, he's a nature whisperer. He I've witnessed it with my own eyes. The birds be responding to you, brother.
Yeah, I'll be outside with them, chilling. You feel me? So
Man,
that's
Wait,
my
fuck
wait
thing.
a
him.
minute. Hey, which
Man, fuck
Delanuche do
him.
you know? Hold on. What? You talking to birds now, my brother? All right.
Bird whisperer, yeah.
Bird, he used to be a dog whisperer. You know what I mean? He
He's
Nah,
changed.
Yeah.
that too.
Big Ant.
He's that
He still
too.
is. He got
Oh, you
14
still
dogs
We
right
call it.
now. He got
We got his
14 dogs
Paulie.
fourteen
right now.
dogs?
I'm still
Do they
him.
got their own? They got their own house?
Yup.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show
He
you.
he built a clubhouse for these niggas, bro. Upstairs and downstairs.
Oh, they must be eating people.
They're trying.
I don't know where you getting the money for this dog food at. I'm telling you right now, Michael Vick. You need to calm down. To fucking calm your ass down.
That nigga got
Definitely ain't
that
no
nigga
dog.
got
Ain't no dog
18
fights over
dogs
here.
right now. I shit you not. He got 18 dogs, bro.
Ain't no
And
Michael
it's
Vick stuff going on over here. It's a kennel slash border and slash. I do what I do. But yeah, let's get to this first patron nines. We got the show coming up May 30th. If you in the area, North Carolina area, you feel me? Got the boat rides. We're gonna have a dinner. Gonna have some good music. Gonna be performing, doing my thing.
What
You
is that?
feel me?
Congratulations.
Wait, what is that?
So if you in the area, we come back. I'm gonna keep doing it. Keep doing it. It's a little flyer. Tap in, check in. You feel me?
Party. Damn, nigga, not everybody reads as fast as you do. Shit, I'm sorry I'm slow.
and,
Shit,
My bad.
and,
My
let me,
bad.
and this shit is not small. I got
yeah,
bad eyes, nigga.
let me enjoy it real. He
Keep
put me on,
doing.
On commercial. Hold up.
You going to
put me on
commercial?
commercial. What the fuck?
Put you on commercial.
He put me on commercial real quick.
I want a slot on the commercial. If he get one, I want one.
Yo, Dirt. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, guy.
What's up, my
What's
guy?
going on, man? Ain't
Same shit,
nothing.
different toilet. I can't call.
Where you wanna be in your heart, we call that heart to heart. Mind game.
You are in Supreme's clientele. You are talking to Vanessa.
Betty Malcolm, I could be your rider. If you're the cannon, I could be Mariah.
Come in here and get a fresh haircut.
If you be the water, I can be the fire. I'm a guy, and you could be Messiah.
In other words, leave that in here. This is the person that you came in.
Land Your Plane is a show where truth takes off and accountability lands. Guests face honest questions about love, loyalty, relationships, ego, family, and the conversations most people avoid. Want to be a guest or bring family on? If you have a story, unresolved conversation, relationship question, or truth you're ready to face, we want you on the show. Apply here. And somebody will get back to you or comment. Ready to land. Clear the runway. Your seat is waiting.
Hold on.
Did we get to the last one? Somebody had picked 25, right?
I had picked 12. I don't remember you doing 12 for me.
We did 25.
Did 11. We did 11, 5, or 12. All right, let's do 12.
Are we
YouTube
backstage?
has. No, we on stage. We live.
We're
We
on
lit.
stage. Okay.
We live. We lit. Don't forget to, you feel me? Tap in. Hit that QR code. If you like this show, you'll like others. They tapped in with all the flights. You feel me? Number 12, YouTube has more influence on opinions than school ever did.
I think that I think that depends on who you're talking to. I was just watching a video with 5 Drake haters versus 1 Drake lover or whatever, allegedly a fan. And I feel like a lot of the opinions that people was expressing as far as their hate was concerned was stuff they probably seen in the YouTube video. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's all about your algorithm. You know, if you watch YouTube enough, you can't. I don't know, because it makes it sound like it's a negative thing, but it's not, because I feel like I ain't going when my youngest son is 12, and I used to use me and my baby mother been together. We had, we've been together. We broke up various times, but when I was with him when he was younger, I used to be on he could watch YouTube, but I would be more mindful of him watching educational YouTube. So I think it's all about what you will, and it's educational stuff on there. They got different channels that are for education. So if that educational stuff is affecting your opinion, I wouldn't say that's worse than the class or better than the class. I think it's just about what your pause intaking, as a person, what you're connecting with and what you're interacting with. What videos are you watching? Are you watching the same bullshit all day long of people screaming, these people talking like screaming people for no reason, and now you're talking like that? I don't think that is about the platform. I think is what you're using the platform for. You know what I'm saying? And I'll live with that.
Love a cap, y'all.
I have
Capping
to
his rap.
agree. I have to agree. The only thing is this the level of discernment, which I think they're saying the younger generation is lacking that. They actually just did a recent study, and it was quote unquote Gen Z have less cognitive abilities than like baby boomers. That's how. So it's the only thing is YouTube taking the place of people being able to develop cognitive abilities, or platforms similar to YouTube. Is that a concern for the younger generation?
Yeah, I've seen more kids on attached to YouTube watching more, you feel me, stuff on YouTube than books and I mean, you feel me? I haven't went to school with them, but you feel me? Just the amount of kids that I've, you feel me, interacted with and grew up on YouTube. As far as was it Achilles? Used to watch Achilles. There's Gracie's Corner.
Oh, I
There's
love
mad.
Grace's Corner.
You feel me? There's mad stuff on there that kids got access to, and other stuff. That's just
I guess you just have to, like anything else, you have to just monitor it. And I have to admit, I love YouTube. I was just talking to a friend today, and I really think, like, I'm not an avid television watcher, but I think I've spent more time on YouTube than I have on television the last 20 years. Because I was on YouTube before Google purchased it, when they had a lot of independent stuff. And when YouTube first started, you could only upload like 10-minute videos, nothing longer than like 15 minutes. And that's good, had a lot of independent stuff. So YouTube's been around for like 20 years now.
yeah, man. Real talk.
I think, when did Google purchase it? Like, I think around 2010, around somewhere around there.
I'm not sure. Keep it real with you.
But I do love YouTube, I have to admit.
Yeah, I've been glued. um,
Like, I have to say, YouTube even played a big part in my learning, looking at documentaries and
real talk, man. Shout out to Bobby Hemmings. Shout out to
First,
Phil
first, first it was
Valentine.
first it
Shout out to
was
Star
Facebook.
Netta.
First it was Facebook.
You feel me? Shout out to Serious Times Media. You feel me? Shout out to there's a lot of lectures and
So
for
so
me,
so which
Remuko
which
Rashidi.
so which one look, which one was first? YouTube or
YouTube.
Facebook?
YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube came first. Facebook was only available to college students up until about 2008,
That's
2000.
I was looking at the movie Social Network, if that's what it's called, but I was looking at that movie and I
Yeah,
didn't know YouTube was before that.
Yeah,
respect,
the
man.
YouTube, yeah, YouTube, it was independent. I think Google, it may have, went like mainstream to in terms of like when Google purchased it, then it blew up, it became something really, really big.
And then
Um,
okay, then so shout out to YouTube. I was a YouTube fan then. I thought it was Facebook first, honestly.
Pick new numbers. Cards on the floor.
okay, new number. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line.
You going with
So I'm
9?
gonna I'm gonna use number 9.
I
Ready?
use
Y'all pick
13.
a number.
27.
13.
13. I think 13 was used already. I think.
It was.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
think
said
so.
27.
I said 27.
Go ahead, keep
Is,
going.
th- is, is 13 used?
Yes,
I
sir.
used it. Yes, I used 12 and 13.
Uh,
He used it. He used the
not
month and his day of his birthday.
Yeah, that's what I did.
right.
That's exactly what he did.
Two. Two. Number 2.
2. All right, we need one more. Somebody didn't pick. We got 9, 27, and 2.
Nah, I got. Oh, you said you telling us what you got. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I got 27.
Jared, you ain't pick a
That shit
number?
is one. That shit is
I'm gonna choose 34.
127,
All right.
120, 130 to 75 cents. This is out of hand. Go ahead, Knicks. Go ahead, New York.
All right, number 9 is first impressions are almost impossible to fix. Who that for?
I think that's V.
Who?
Oh, that's V, number 9.
Number 9. Okay, what was that?
First impressions are almost impossible to fix.
I would agree. I would agree. First impressions are lasting. I won't say anything is possible. If you've damaged your own reputation by making a bad first impression on any given person or group of people, your best bet is just to disappear and go work on yourself. Do you, as they say, and like you've never done you before, and then show up in a different form. Because if you try to convince, because people got to forget you, and then you could come back and make a better impression. But if you try to fix it, I've seen it personally. It doesn't work all the time. If you make a bad first impression, you know, hold on, I can hold on one second.
You good. Love or cat, fellas. How y'all feel? Cabin? What's love?
It's cat because I
Nah,
I I will give you the benefit of the doubt, and it's first impression, and we always
Mhm.
go by first impression is everything. Cool,
nah.
but
I think it's love.
if I got something going for you, you feel me? Then um depends on how you do it. Like shit. Uh yeah, it's cat for me.
This nigga is crazy.
Yeah, it's
Dirt.
cat for me.
This nigga just is crazy, bro.
Nah, because I was
Hey,
gonna go
yo,
on, big ant. I was gonna go on,
yo,
but it's cat
listen.
for me.
That is great. Why would that be cat? Listen, first impressions are everything, bro. Listen, if you make an impression, right? So all right, I'm gonna use what you would love to do. Say you make an impression on cooking, because maybe you can see it better than this, right? And someone gave you a job to do. You did the job, and their first impression on tasting your food was it's salty, it's cold, and it's a lack of desire. That was your first impression that they gave you. You can't come back from that, my brother. It's over. Like she said, you gotta now disappear, come back, tighten your skills up, come back, and do it again. But somewhere else, you gotta do it again. You can't do it. You can't do it where you just did it because they ain't paying
You
for
know,
it
you
at
know,
this
you
point.
know, you know, you know, you know where I learned from how to perfect my food, the seasonings a little bit better was from my kids, because they're your biggest critic. So how you like it?
Well, he did say,
Now,
it's hard, but not impossible. You
right.
know, so I would say it's hard, but maybe it's not impossible
Come
to
back
That
home.
overcome.
was my
You know,
biggest critics, my kids, bro. Because I cooked for them first. And that momentum make me came back. I came back stronger. Same plate. How you like this one? Nah, it was good.
Yeah, that's not the point that I'm making. I get where you're trying to say where, the audience of who judge and may judge your food. What I'm talking about is clearly first impression, damn kids' first impression, because they always keep it real at the end of the day, or some of them, but 9 times out of 10 they keep it real. I'm talking about first impressions. Your kids ain't got no choice but to eat the goddamn food. They ain't got no job, nigga. I'm talking about grown ass people, a job, first impression, lack of food, lack of desire, cold food, and salty. That was the impression that you left. You're screwed. You have to leave, find another location, figure out what you did wrong, what they said, come back and do it again. That's what we're talking about. I'm not saying
Respectfully.
about, yeah,
I'm not
that's
doing
all.
I'm not doing that. I will never do that because I'm going to talk. Look, first of all, look, pay
What?
attention. If I go
Pay
cook for you,
attention.
look, hold on, bro. You said your piece, bro.
Uh, go ahead, go ahead. My bad.
If I go, look, science of cooking, right?
Uh-huh.
If I
Yeah.
go cook and I got this event that you allowed me to do, I'm going to talk to you first in the cooking world. So I'm not going to do wrong because I already talked to you. So I know what you're looking for. I know the seasonings you want. I know what to do. I know how to do it. So to me, it's everything. I want it where you gonna ask me to come back, bro. So my first everything.
You know what?
Respectfully.
No, damn that respectful. You're just trying to fucking shush the shit the fuck off. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. I I clearly don't think you're getting the point that I'm saying, family. At the end of the day, it's not about you cooking. I'm trying to explain. Holy shit. I am clearly trying to explain.
You shouldn't
It's about
you shouldn't wrap your head around what I said. Just I know
I,
what you're talking about, respectfully.
so yeah,
But
yeah. Respectfully,
don't try to make yourself clearly more that I know exactly what you're saying. But this is what I'm choosing, my words. I know what you're talking about. Don't go
That's
crazy.
his
Don't do
impression.
that.
That's how he gonna rock.
Yeah, don't do that.
Agree to
Don't
disagree.
make me think your way. I'm thinking
Two
my
things to
way.
be true. And it's your way right now. It's coming your way.
I'm gonna
Number two.
say,
Yeah.
I didn't get. I'm gonna say that I feel like that's a very. I get what Ann is saying, but I also do get what Gemini is saying. In a way, I'm saying that yeah, if I cook messed up, or if I cook and your first impression of the food is not accurate, there's other things that could be reasoning why.
27, 23.
You feel me?
Yeah.
There could be other things that are reasonings. So I feel like, and then also to some extent, when you allow your first impression of somebody to be the thing, you don't give that person room for improvement at all. You think about when you first met me, I smoked weed. So yeah, and I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in almost 5 years. In June it'll be 5 years. I haven't smoked a drink. So if somebody's using their first impression of me as an example of who I am, that's not who I am today. That's who I was. That's why I always tell people, don't say you know me, say you knew me. Don't even say you know me. Say you knew me. Say, yeah, I knew this person for a long time. But the person I am today is possibly not who I was to yesterday. So when you only allow one meeting of a person to decide who that person is and what that person is about, and the things that you think are important to that person. I didn't have a dog fucking last year or early last year. I didn't around this time. Now I got
yeah,
a
but
dog.
But dirt, you left and got your all right, you left and got yourself together. That's the fucking point, my boy. You left and got yourself together. My valid point was just going off of V is that first impressions are everything. So if it was lack of desire, salty, and cold, that was the impression. If the impression was that, you have to now vacate, get your shit together, and come the fuck back somewhere else and cook the food.
But that's what
It
I'm
has
saying. What
nothing.
I'm
Don't Big Ant, don't think I didn't know what you was talking. Like I said, I know
You,
exactly what you
no
mean.
no one explained it in the sense that they understood what the fuck I was talking about. So
no,
this is
I'm
why
saying
I
what I'm
keep
no, what I'm saying is
explaining it.
that if you're
No,
saying my food is
I already told you. I understand what you're saying, bro. I do. I'm just saying you not looking at it
I'm
in my
listening.
thing. You know what I mean? You're not looking at it in my sense. You're not. You just and I respect it. That's your thinking, and this is mine on the same. And I agree with you.
if I'm
First
a chef,
impression is
I'll be forgetting that you do that. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay, so what if this is the scenario? Okay, so there's different types of scenarios. Since we're talking about
Nah,
cooking, we're gonna say cooking.
this nigga
So
just
let's
pitching
say
so
a
damn.
person.
Get out of here.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I hear
yeah,
you.
you good,
Okay.
you good, you
Okay.
good.
Okay. So say a person is cooking for an event, and it basically the food was horrible, and that's how people going to view this person who cooked from that moment on, right? Okay.
Right.
So the person could only way he could clean up his reputation in that moment is take responsibility and take criticism. So that people, okay, he may get on to say, "Hey, how is everybody enjoying the food?" And
Yeah, that's
people say, "Listen,
embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
yes, it is,"
It's
but
embarrassing.
it is
It's
embarrassing.
embarrassing. I want that shit. I want that first time to fucking hit. It's embarrassing. I went through I went through that issue before. That's the cooking era where a whole bunch of people did not like my food. That just got me like, what the fuck? I didn't fold. I came right back to that motherfucking family, nigga. How you like this? They loved it because they made
Okay,
me better.
so
They made me
you went
better.
and you took constructive criticism and you
Yeah, they
came
made
back
me
and you
better.
improved. So the
Yes.
question is it hard? Not impossible, but it did say, is it hard, right? Brother De La Nouche,
Yeah.
is it hard,
What is the number there?
to
12.
clean up your reputation after, because first impressions are last thing. So you were able to redeem yourself. So there is a possibility of redeeming yourself after,
Or
you haven't made
almost
a,
That's why
almost
I'm looking at it
impossible.
different because I redeemed myself. I went right back to that family and they loved the food because I was supposed to get that. That made me better. I learned something. Make it better. I'm cooking.
okay, so I landed so you can redeem yourself for not making a good first impression.
Listen, I'm a real chef, and I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. And I'm landing with this, bro. At the end of the day, we taste everything we put out, everything that goes out before we give it to the people. It is already landed as it is good. There's no testing the people as test dummies, okay? So there's none of that shit where I fucked up. No, you didn't fuck up because you got paid. You got paid to do a job. You taste the food, you put the food out. I haven't put out any food in any catering job I've done, and people have said this is disgusting. Why? Because I've taken my time to make all my mistakes at home before I put the shit out. So fuck all that talk. Please just go to my goddamn question because this shit just pisses me the fuck off. I mean, like I just don't understand.
Oh
So let's
God.
let's move forward. Let's go forward, please. We're on a topic that is just. Let's go forward, please, please.
It's about
Consecutive
it's
first
about
is
impression.
No,
Y'all
hold on,
kept it
hold
on
on,
the
hold
chef,
on, hold
but
on.
it changes
What you
around.
did, yeah,
Dirt, you
what you
landed.
did is just say,
I
what you
landed.
did
I'm
Yeah,
is
good.
say,
I'm
hold on,
super
hold on,
landed.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Now I know
Hell
you,
no.
my brother. There's no shade to you,
You trying to be
brother,
on the
right?
show?
But you
No,
just
it's
said
none at
I'm a
all.
real chef. Hold on,
Look at
brother.
you know.
I'm a real chef. Cool.
Yes, I am.
Okay. What does that mean to me? I'm a real
That
chef.
means that you will understand that you're not supposed to put out bad food. That's what that means.
No, what you
That means
call
that
doubt
that
is
means that that means that we taste everything that we put out. That's what we do as chefs. We
respectfully.
taste everything
Respectfully.
respectfully. So you know this. And if you were in the kitchen with me and we were working together and you gave me something salty, I would have told you to take the shit back and make it over. Period. That's how we do in the kitchen. Taste your food before you put it out. Period. There's no giving something to somebody and you don't know what you're doing. There's no excuse. Yes, we make mistakes, but we make mistakes where nobody sees them. We don't give mistakes out to people. That means that you're not doing your job. So yeah, let's move forward because this is
Yeah,
a sensitive topic of
let's
And
something
move to
I'm
the
and
next
that's
one. Y'all
and that's
landed.
look, and that's why I love you, Big Ant. That's why I
yeah,
love
yeah,
you.
let's move forward.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Number
why I love you. I
two.
just learned something,
thank
cuz.
you for your
I just
Yep,
thank you
learned
for
yep.
that
something.
Yeah,
input,
love
brother.
is
Thank you
love.
for
Love
that
is love,
input.
cuz. Love is love.
Number two, being mysterious is just poor communication. Who's number two?
Yeah.
Mm,
I got 27.
Oh.
I think Gem is number 2.
I'm number 2.
Okay.
Being mysterious is just poor communication.
Mm.
What number is that's my number?
That's what I just read, Mo.
This
Oh,
is
say
gonna
that
be
again. I
funny.
looked you said 22.
This is gonna be funny.
Being mysterious is just poor communication. You picking the right ones tonight, man.
Being mysterious is poor communication.
I'm gonna see how Jim handles this one. He's gonna be like, you give me another effed up question.
Being mysterious. Well, no. Hold on. Nah, let me pass. Let me get my
Ain't
pants
no
together.
pass
Hold on.
there. All
Ain't
right,
no
now look,
pass,
if you
nigga. Look
Nah,
at
pass,
come on,
yours.
man.
no,
Being
look, when you
mysterious,
pass,
being
because this
mysterious
you could
is a
pass,
poor communication.
you can pass,
Being
you can pass.
mysterious, being mysterious is a poor communication.
Yeah, and I got rules if you pass or consequences.
Being
What's the
mysterious.
consequence?
Say it. Hey, what's the consequence?
No, go. Do you want to pass or you want what you want to do?
Nah, nigga, what's the consequences? Nigga,
You don't get the consequences. You answer the question. What do you want to do? Do you want to
I
answer the
passed,
question or
bro.
do you want to
I
pass?
said I passed. I land my plane.
All right. You didn't land. You passed. So now you got to answer two. Now you got to answer two or
Nah, see, this is the dumb shit I'm talking about. What's the crazy?
Hey, you passed
What's
though,
fucking
cuz.
yeah.
crazy?
You
Yeah,
passed.
let's see.
What's
Answer
up?
two.
You're big ant. You're baiting me to do that shit, cuz.
Nah, you did it. I, I got 27 though.
All right, hold up.
You gotta go outside?
Hmm?
I'm gonna go to the. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the next one, but I know I got something for you. It was a 9/2/27.
Yeah, I got 27.
23. We're gonna go 23 before yours.
All right.
23. That was Sunny Moon still in the building. Cash App made money feel less real. How y'all feel about that?
Cash App money makes you feel
Cash,
more real.
Cash App made money feel less real.
Cash at me makes me
Oh,
feel
can
less.
y'all hear me? Is this shit like muffled? Made. Cash App made money
Oh,
feel
oh,
more or less. Feel less real. Sorry.
oh. Okay. I didn't hear that part.
I didn't hear the made part.
My bad.
Cash App made money and you feel more real.
Feel less real. Yeah.
Oh, feel less real.
Cash App made money
Uh,
feel less real.
I don't know. I don't really. I think it made life, another outlet for life to be easy. But you know, they also their rules and regulations. I'd rather just deal with cash at this fucking point. Dealing with them niggas fucking. You can only have a certain amount in your cash out. Well, you can have a lot, but at the end of the day, these niggas is charging you. So I don't know. I say I'm not a big fan of Cash App though.
No,
So
cash
what the
apper.
card is? Yeah, what's it? What's it? Love or hate or love a cap on it?
Love or cap. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a cap on it.
Yeah,
I don't really
I agree. I agree with the bro. Like, just
yeah, I'm a
at this
cap.
day and age, just find a fucking credit card if you choose to use one and stick with it. Cash App, I don't know how that should work. I got it though, but I don't. It's just to send money. I don't use it for nothing else.
Sonny, you still in the
Ano-
building?
ano- Another way to send money. That's
Cash
uh,
app.
that's that's better than
Sign
Western
about.
Union.
What'd you say, V?
I think I can't stand cash because one, they closed my account without giving me any explanation as to why. But I feel like these digital, when money started going digital, it felt more like money was controlling you instead of you controlling your money. That's how,
Yeah, I
when we
get.
start, you know, began to feel. Because usually you had your money in your pocket and, you chose where you laid it down. When this digital shit started coming out, it began to it was like it was moving you, and so I felt like, yeah, and it's not that it made money less real. I think it just made it more like being more controlled. Is how I felt, you know,
One,
this digital
one.
money.
But
Yeah.
it's the times now. You know what I mean? You gotta go to times, and that's what they're going with. So if
Yeah,
we're still alive, right? We just we say what we want to say about it, but at the end of the day, we don't control this shit. So you want to still have cash in your pocket? Like there is, I haven't had cash in my pocket besides these little side jobs in a very long time. Like real shit, because the card is there.
Dirt. Cash app made money feel less real. All right, we go to 27. Looking successful matters more than being successful.
That's a fucking cap. I'd rather. I ain't putting. I'm
No,
not
you
doing
can't
any.
call lover cap on you. When you got to answer it, and people can call lover cap on you. Sonny's not in the
Oh,
building,
okay,
so
okay, yeah. Uh, nah. I'm 100% gonna feel and be doing and showing that I am successful instead of faking. Like, no, I need to make sure that all my shit's together. I'm gonna refer mines to food. I'm not gonna post anything, none of my plates, unless I actually taste the food and I know that I presented it the right way. I don't want to just put it up there and it looks good, but it tastes like garbage. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna post anything. I've posted is because it tastes good. Anything I've done because that event was great. You know what I mean? And I've probably had some things where I could have fixed, but for the most part, everything was good. So I'm a post my real life because I want real response. And I
love
land
a
with
cap,
that.
y'all.
That's love.
Love
So
a
the
cap,
question,
y'all.
That's
um,
love.
feel that it's both looking successful, being successful is both important. You have to, in certain success workshops, they tell you fake it till you make it.
Yeah, I ain't faking it.
Nah,
You
I'm not
know,
doing that.
well,
Yeah, I
what
ain't
they
No,
faking
I'm
it.
mean,
not doing it.
if you've ever
Nah.
read books like Think and Grow Rich, Millionaire
Yeah,
Mind,
I respect the books, and I love you for it. I love the
but what
book.
I'm
I love the
saying is,
story.
what this is what I'm saying.
I ain't faking nothing.
If I'm going on a job interview, and when you go in these interviews, especially back in the day, interviews are different now. But you had to come in, you had to look the part to get the job. And so sometimes dressing success is not always just about how much you got in your pockets. It's about how you feel about yourself. The greatest success anybody could have is good. Growing up like you feel good about yourself. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by fake it till you make it. It's just a saying. That you got to believe in yourself. So I'm not going to wait until I'm going to do the best for what I have right now. I may not have a $1,000 suit, but I got a really clean $200 suit. I'm gonna put my nicely pressed $200 suit, get me some nice little accessories from the thrift store, whatever I gotta do to look my best and show up and doing my best. Sometimes you just gotta show up and be your best. And that's looking successful to me. And then it'll lead to being successful.
Well,
You
in
got
my
you gotta
situation,
believe.
I believe what you're saying. It just depends on what you are setting yourself up for. I showed up to my job with a chef coat and walked in the kitchen, and all the chefs that were in there that were chefs had motherfucking regular clothes. Like, we don't need to. I felt like I was out of place because I didn't need my badge of honor to show that I was a chef for me to be comfortable. I was taught how to be comfortable in the kitchen without having my badge of honor, my chef coat on. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm here. This establishment. Everybody's here comfortable. Come as you are. You know what I'm saying? And cook with your heart. And that's what I was taught with the job that I work at now. Like, I ain't gotta look like you know what I'm saying. I'm fucking Ramsey right now. Just come
Wow.
in here and work hard
Wow.
and that's it. So I was
That's real.
sometimes it could be, like I said, I didn't know. I was wearing them a mirage. I showed up for the job thinking this is how I gotta look and let them know that I'm serious. And that shit meant nothing if my performance wasn't good. So my performance was well. So that's why I was able to get the job. Like, okay, well, fuck your coat. It ain't about you. Your coat didn't make you cook and do all these things well. You did it. So you come as you is. You want to come in a motherfucking t-shirt, make sure you put that apron on and let's go.
But it goes back to the last question too, our first impressions lasting. So because it was your first day, and what if you did show up, then they would have probably that would have given them a first impression as well. So you showed up because you wanted to be your best. And then
Yeah, for
you
sure.
realize that, hey, maybe I'm ODing a little bit. I can chill, I can fall. But I think
I can
because,
relax. I can relax.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But because you showed up, you had a strong conviction about who you were as you realized that that impression was important, but it wasn't just a facade. Real. Like, I'm not just dressing up because I'm gonna be a chef. I'm a damn good chef. And but
Right.
then you realize, okay, I don't have to always, I can fall back a little bit and relax a little bit. But the fact the way you showed up, it was not to make an impression, it was to say, this is who I am, you know.
Mhm.
Now what if you did the reverse? What if you showed up in a dirty t-shirt and jeans?
I don't
That would
think
have
the
been
way I don't think I would have made it through the door to tell you the truth because yeah, I'll tell you right. First of all, no disrespect. I work for a Jew, and he's a cool
Mhm,
ass Jew dude. You feel me? But
mhm.
he's cool, but ain't nobody showing up dirty. He ain't dirty. You know what I mean? You don't want nobody in the kitchen dirty. You know what I mean? That's just it ain't happen. But I get what you're saying. But yeah, nah, I wouldn't have had the job. I know that. I just came from getting a fresh cut and all that shit just to get the interview. It took me about a month to get the job. So nah, I think first impressions is everything. I showed up the way I wanted to be because I needed that lasting impression that hey, this is who I am. But you know,
Yeah, I agree with that part as far as the impression, because that's what we're trying to do. As far as me, successful, successful, is and can't is state. I would say is not stages, but it's different to everybody. Success is, you feel me? Or success, you feel me? In your instance, right now, could be to you as far as just doing physical therapy type shit.
right,
You feel me? So
right,
success to everybody is different, and for
right.
me, it's never been to look more than what I'm not. You feel me? I am
Mm-hmm.
who I am, and I've realized that, and I've wear that comfortably. You feel me? To say that shit on my chest, type shit. So, and I don't come from wealthy family, but middle class was all right, was good, and was grateful, and it showed me how to care for one another. So success is different to everybody, and I agree. Like when it does attach to the impression. We do want to make a good impression on, you feel me, on networking and on opportunities that could be, you feel me, later on down the road type shit.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
34 and a half. Bitch, you can't hear?
Is Dirt asleep over there?
No, he's playing the game.
I'm muted. No, I'm muted. I'm waiting for you. I keep saying that. I'm muted. I heard you.
Jealousy sometimes means you actually care.
About
Ooh.
yourself. I don't think it's about you caring about other people. I think that's a personal feeling. I don't think it got nothing to do with you caring about me because you're jealous. I think it's about yourself and your comfortability that you're showing caring about, opposed to showing that you care about me. Nah, I don't think that.
Love a cap, y'all.
Yeah, nah,
Love, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah. Love, love.
Love is love.
Jealousy.
Jealousy
That jealousy
sometimes
is a
means you
beast. I
actually
can't.
care.
No. Mm-mm.
It doesn't,
Jealousy
or
is
it does.
dangerous. It does not mean you care
It
for the
says
other person.
the statement is jealousy sometimes means you actually care. In order to be jealous, in order to have some of those type of feelings, mean, you feel me? There's some type of
It's
connection.
it's not the caring that I want. You go be jealous somewhere else. Don't fucking be jealous
Respectable.
with me, because I'm gonna talk to whoever the fuck I want to talk to, and I don't give a fuck how you feel at the end of the day. So don't be jealous. You don't need to be insecure. Jealousy is
Hmm.
another branch off
Say
from
I was
being
gonna say
insecure.
insecurity.
Like
Real
that's an
simple, man.
insecurity,
That's
and it's a
definitely
turn off.
insecurity.
It's a
Yeah,
it's
I
a
don't
big
like that
it's a
shit.
big God damn, nigga. I don't like to be interrupted. I appreciate you because I love you to death, brother. Let me get a
Yeah,
motherfucking
but you
word
want
out,
to
man.
you want to throw it. People speak freely.
Yeah, no,
So
I got you. I got you. I feel you. If
all
nobody feel
right,
you, I feel you, my dude. I got you. You know what I mean? I
right.
understand.
So
Listen, I know you gonna do the right thing and let me finish, you know? So
yeah, I
yeah,
agree with you. I agree
yeah,
with
no
you.
doubt.
You feel me?
No doubt. Yeah, so that's just a branch off of fucking jealousy and insecurity and all the negative things that go downhill from there. You feel me? And I just feel like I don't want no parts of that because you're gonna make me miserable. And I don't want to be miserable because your ass was already miserable before you got with me. If you know that you're a jealous person, you need time to figure out how to love yourself.
You know what needs to happen. You know what needs to happen because I've been quiet where someone's talking and then Big Ant, wants to say something, and now all of a sudden when you talk, you want that which you're not giving. So I find that disrespect when I want to say something and we're just talking freely. So just Come on, man. Be right
Wait,
with the
wait.
shit.
I didn't know you was
Yeah,
coming
be
at
right
me.
with
My
the shit.
fault. My bad. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's
I didn't
crazy
know you.
because everybody
I didn't
talks.
know you was coming. My fault. My apologies.
I don't
My
understand the
fault.
animosity between me and you, cuz I don't get
Nah,
it
listen. Love is love,
because
brother. I didn't know.
you don't interrupt
And
nobody,
just,
bro.
hold on.
You
Let me
interrupt
just
people
put
too, bro.
my fault.
So we're not doing
Listen.
that. We're not gonna do that.
Listen, Dirt, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
It's
Listen,
crazy.
my
It's fucking crazy. We're talking about family, and then you're doing the crazy shit. You're doing the crazy shit. I don't
listen.
understand how when I'm talking, and I sit here and be the fuck quiet when someone's talking, you interrupt. So it's crazy to me how I interrupt you. You got a problem with it,
You done?
and I love you,
Are you done?
and I love you, nigga. What the fuck you want?
Yeah, I love you
Nigga?
too, man. I love you too, man. But are you done?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
All right,
I just
cool.
had to go
So
on that rant. And I thought about it.
I
So I
didn't
wasn't
even
gonna
I didn't even
disrespect
know
you.
I didn't even know I was being attacked until later. I didn't know
You
what
got
was going
snubbed.
on.
You got snubbed.
Yo, hey Dirt, I didn't know what was happening. Hold on.
Yeah,
I got it.
it's
My
too
mom.
late.
Look for something to eat and you want something with just a little bit more flavor? Go to Ivory's Flavor Jamaican Food. It's located at 417 Georgetown Street, number 130, Lexington, Kentucky. Get you some food with some flavor, man. Get you some of that.
Introducing PKNY OG, where street culture meets premium quality. Premium hats, bold hoodies, men, women, and the next generation. Wood strong, worn, proud. Crafted with the Wood Strong mindset, rooted, resilient, original. This isn't just fashion, it's identity. PKNY OG, wear the legacy. Tap the link. Join the movement.
Yeah, we did 23. I'll do it again. Where you was at? Definitely tapping with all my patrons. Patronize all my patrons. Remember, hit that QR code. Tapping with all the episodes. Stay tuned in if you like this one. Appreciate you. Oh, you driving? I could dig it. Hold on, I got you. 23. Jordan. Oh, Cash App. We was talking about Cash App made money feel less real. Let me spin back on that. Until she do that. Remember, tap in May 30th. We're gonna be in the area, North Kakalaki. If you're in the North Kakalaki area, we're gonna be partying, dinner. Gonna have the boat rides. Gonna have the show going on. Have a live band, live music, and your boy performing, hitting the stage. More to come. More to come. To be announced. You heard me? Tap in. Did you hear, Sonny? Oh yeah, you driving. Oh yeah, I gotta pick new numbers. Cards on the floor. Hold on.
4,
A new number?
Yeah,
Number 4.
you just picked that.
There's 3 people that's gonna pick 4.
Yeah, all 1 and 4, 4,
Number, go
4,
play
4.
the number.
I want at 4.
Somebody could pick 44.
30,
Two.
38.
38.
Go to 21. Somebody did 21 already?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 20. Somebody did 20. Well, 25.
Who? You said 25?
30.
Oh, 35. And 13. Oh, somebody pick 13, Sonny. Gotta pick a new number. Sonny says, no, I'd rather have Cash App, and you know what I mean. I'm a Cash App person. I'd rather have cash sending it to you. Sometimes it takes off the money away. Sometimes it takes the money away, and then definitely if you owe Cash App, they take back the money. They take back the money first. So, nah, for me, I'm a Cash App person.
He's a
I did
cash
it.
person.
Oh, she's a cash person. Not bad. Yeah, it's small ass reading. I can't see. I need a
Correct. Okay, did it correct.
29. All right, good number. Good number. Number 4. Most people don't like honesty. They like comfort.
Yeah, I would think a lot more people are better with that because it just creates it's something that is about emotions. Most people move on emotions, and that is something that's an easy emotion to deal with, comfort, than the honesty thing. I feel like you can be honest with somebody all day long, and if it doesn't make them comfortable, they'll almost keep complaining with you until you do tell them a lie. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yeah, most people do want comfort or honesty. Now I'll land with that.
I
How y'all feel
agree
about
that
that?
most
Love
people,
a cat.
yeah, love. I agree.
Love.
I think most people do want to be comfortable over
Gem,
being, telling them the truth.
Gem is that love a cat. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
outside.
what?
But your consequence, since you had passed, I came up with it. You got to answer everybody's card 30. You got for 30 seconds. You got to come up with a rebuttal for everything, for everybody's card.
38 is what?
No, your consequence since you pass on your go. We on a new round. You passed
I
last
didn't
round.
pass. I didn't pass. I didn't answer.
Yeah, not this round. I'm telling you, this round that we play, your consequence is you have to do a
Oh, my
30-second
consequence.
rebuttal. Yeah, you have to do a 30-second rebuttal to everybody. Everybody's card.
Oh, gotcha. That's fucked up.
Um, did you hear Dirt's number 4? Most people don't like honesty; they like comfort.
Most people don't like honestly like comfort. Most people don't. That's true. Right?
No, you gotta come up with a rebuttal for it. Or Dirt,
Oh,
did you want to rephrase what you said?
No, I'm good.
All right, so you got 30 seconds. Go
most
ahead,
people
just
don't
go.
like honesty. Most people don't like honesty. They like truth.
Yeah, they like
Most people like
comfort.
honesty. Comfort.
30 seconds on the clock. Go.
Uh,
It starts when you talk. You can't just be silent. Like 30 seconds.
I'm trying to get it right, but you give me so much time.
You better just
What's
make it
wrong?
up. That was your consequence. Better make it up. Just make it up. 30
Uh,
seconds.
um,
Freestyle off the top.
Comfort because nah I honesty. Comfort.
Stuttering, lying. Be honest.
Yeah. Most people don't like honesty. Comfort. Because uh I comfort and comfort.
We know it's
Give
comfortable.
me huh?
Go ahead,
It's
keep
over.
going. You got
30 seconds, nigga. 30 seconds. Comfort. I'm not about to go into it. Comfort. They don't want to know the truth. They just rather live in silence and not hear what the fuck they need to hear to make the shit better. Boom.
good job. Smooth touch. 29. Who picked 29? Oh,
That
Sunny
was a
Moon.
long
Not
time.
being a better. 20. Sunny Moon. People trust brands more than people sometimes. How y'all feel about that?
Yes, it's the way how it's flowing right now. So friends over family.
Go ahead, 30 seconds on the clock. Go.
Friends over family because niggas is making their own clothes right now. So if you're not part of the movement, get out the way. Brand.
20 more seconds.
I land.
It's 30 seconds. You got to do it for 30 seconds. Talk for 30 seconds.
Funny when you on the spot. 30 seconds seems like a long ass time.
It's
Yeah,
so crazy because I only get to the so I got there. What else I need to say? I don't need to
For
say
30
nothing else,
seconds.
man. I want to get to the point and get to the next one. This is my consequence.
Sunny Moon says only because you want the idea that someone new can hurt you like someone that already knows you. So, yes, I will say for friends. I will say for friends over family only because of that idea.
Mm.
Kind of understand what you're saying, but yeah, you gotta kind of be like up here. I know you. I don't know how you're saying it, but I understand it a little bit.
The question is brands over family.
Yeah, does people trust brands more than people sometimes? So I would say friends over family only because of that idea.
It's over family.
Maybe she meant you. Maybe she think you said brand.
Your brand. You made your brand.
Brand.
Yeah,
No, a brand. Brands like people trust Google.
Rocks.
You can go to
Craft.
Google for all information versus me telling
Mm.
you something. You rather believe
see,
Google.
then my I was wrong about it. I'm thinking you're saying like brands, like you making something to start like something for yourself. Your brand.
Oh my bad. No, people trust brands. I don't know what's up with this microphone. People trust brands more than people sometimes. So I guess that
It's
would be the
interesting
example.
because years ago I was hired by a market to. This is when I was living in Harlem. It was like after 9/11 ish,
Mhm.
and around that time. So everybody was looking for jobs, because 9/11 impacted a lot of things in New York City. And a friend of mine, she was working for a marketing company to interview Black women, you know, brands and so forth. And I learned something about in the Black community at that particular time, based on the Black people that I interviewed, they trusted the brands because their family used them. So when it came to Clorox, why do you use Clorox? Because my mother used and my grandmother used. When it came to Tide or anything, it was based on what they've seen for like at least two generations. So now I'm the third generation. I'm going to use Tide because my mother used it and my grandmother used it. But now it's done like a flip flop, like you said, like because of Google, Google it takes precedence because everybody's so 100% that Google is 100% accurate overall. But now it's like it's done a reverse now is what I'm observing. But before it used to trust you, if you did trust a brand, it's because your grandmother told you, "Oh, that's a good brand. You can, yeah, Smucker's jelly, yeah, that's really good," or Peter Pan, Choosy Mothers Choose Jif, all those brands are based on like family. Like my family's been using this brand for 2 generations, so I'm going to use it for the third generation. I think the Gen Zers are very different. They're challenging all of that. And the brands are different, or what it means to have a brand is different too.
Yeah, like Campbell's, all of the mafia. People don't realize like all of them soups and all of them stuffs. You feel me? They never left. They just went, did their things with the with these brands.
And it can backfire because I remember being in the Bronx. I was going to a friend's house, and I lived in Harlem, and I had to bring something to the house. I went to this place right by him, and even though Kraft, I was getting some cheese, and none of all of it said Kraft. All the different types. You know, none of it said cheese food. It all said cheese product. And I always look at whether it says product food because I know if it's processed. And it was interesting because in this particular grocery store, there was literally, whether it was, we already know that Velveeta is fake, but, any of the other brands, Borden, cheese,
Come on.
it all said cheese product. And I said, it's interesting that they would do this in a place like this in the Bronx because nobody's going to look at the label. They're not going to look at it that it's not food. They're going to just say, "Oh, it's craft." Because you automatically going to assume that it's real cheese, and it's not real
Yeah,
cheese. It's cheese product, you know. And it says it right on the front, cheese product.
respectful. Even though I used to tear cheese up, I don't know, to find out that it's spoiled milk, just aged very well and flavored. I don't know, it's crazy.
And that craft, man. eh, Sometimes you just look. You don't even when it comes to a brand. You just see the name and you've trusted that it is what it say it is. That's where branding gets dangerous to me. Like look at like all the food, all the ingredients, like Heinz ketchup, for instance. Back in the day, Heinz ketchup was water, tomatoes, vinegar, and a little sugar, brown sugar. That was it. Now you look on the back of a Heinz ketchup bottle, you got words you can you like how dextro, whatever, maltodextrin, whatever, all this
All
other
the other
stuff.
shit you
And
can't even pronunciate, or you don't know what the
yeah,
hell it is.
maltodextrin or whatever, all those stuff, red 40 for coloring. And you wouldn't even think to turn the bottle around to look at the ingredients because you've been seeing Heinz on your barbecue picnic table for the last 60, 70, 80 years, you know? It's like, oh, my grandmother used Heinz. My great grandmother used Heinz. You know, my mother used Heinz on both sides of my family. I can trust Heinz.
Mhm.
And now Heinz ain't what it was 50, 60 years ago,
To
a
that.
different Heinz. And
Especially
nobody's
not in
checked.
the glass jar,
Yeah.
like how you would like old school going to the diner and stuff.
Trusting these brands over family is dangerous, but that seems to be where we are these days.
Number
Wisdom. Let
35.
me say wisdom. Yes, I'm 35.
You can be loyal and still emotionally check out.
Where do you get these questions from?
Yeah, I picked them, man. The universe sent them to you.
Okay, you can be loyal and still emotionally checked out.
Hmm?
Mm. Mm.
What are you doing?
Okay,
I had some weird ones too.
and well, when I think of being loyal and emotionally checked out, so I look at a situation where a friend of mine, I think I talked about this on another episode.
Chanel, you want something else?
A friend of mine, excuse me, who wasn't loyal to me, and I felt betrayed by her. Um, I'm still loyal to her, even though we're not friends anymore. In other words, I don't tell her secrets. Like the things that she trusted me with, I still keep those things secret. Does I still because that's my integrity, not about betraying her back or getting back at her. You know, because I gave her my word that I would never tell anybody. I still have never told anybody. And so in that sense, still have a sense of loyalty, but maybe it's not to her, maybe it's more to my own personal integrity and still checked out. I mean, that's how I interpret the question. Now, some of the other panelists, they may interpret it in a different way.
Love her cap, y'all. She telling the truth or how you
I
feel?
thought she. I mean, I thought she's telling the truth. Definitely.
Jen?
100.
Yeah, I feel that was love. I feel she's in her truth. Um, agree. Sonny agrees. 38. Ghosting is easier than being honest for most people. 38.
I know I had 34.
So Jem, you 38.
I can't be 38.
You said what?
I'm 38.
That's the number, man. Come on, remember your number. Ghosting is easier than being honest for most people.
Ghosting is what?
Easier
Easier.
than being honest for most people.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest, man. We ain't.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna be.
hold on. Rewind.
I'm gonna be honest, but I'm, I'm gonna see you. We don't, and you most likely I ain't gonna come around you no more. But if you're in the, you know what I mean, area where
What
I'm
do you want?
always at, what?
My bad.
What did you say?
No, I said, what do you want? I wasn't talking to you. Though. I was talking to my dog. My dog is just crazy.
Man, um,
Ghosting.
I'm
It's
a,
easier.
I'm a, I'm a, I'm a, I'm both. Fuck around, I'm both.
How y'all feel?
Yeah, I'm
But
both.
he's
Brother
telling
Cat.
the truth because he even admitted to being both. So I think it's the truth.
Yeah, I'm both.
Yeah, I love. I believe he's telling the truth.
I believe he's telling the truth. I believe he's capping. There's Cat and Yo Raps.
Well then don't you gotta tell me why?
Yeah, Sonny gonna tell you why. She says, I rather ghost. Sometimes the energy to explain the situation or how I'm feeling. I'm like at our age, some things is a given and you just want to see if I'm gonna allow it. So Cap and Yo Rap. Yeah, she feels the same way I feel, nigga. Cap. You lying, nigga. You trying to see what niggas gonna put up with or they not. They know they ain't ghosting.
Okay.
Nah, you picked 34 already. Ain't no damn 34.
That's what I had picked.
You couldn't have because well, who's that? 29, 38. You had to pick 35 then because that was already picked.
35.
Oh, you picked 35?
Yeah, we did that already.
Oh, so you gotta pick a new number then, Dirt. My bad.
Okay. 5.
I did it. I did that
Yeah, we
already.
did 5.
We did 4 already.
We did
Yeah, we did
4.
4.
3.
We could do 3.
I'll do 3 then.
Number 3 is confidence is sometimes just loud insecurity.
I can see the confusion between the two. I mean, I think it's obviously whether or not the person you're referring to who's displaying it. I think that because some people that say confidence is narcissism. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's all about who's displaying and who they're displaying it towards and how is and what's the response. Because a lot of it is it's opinion based. I feel like when it comes to those type of things. But I don't think it's loud confidence. I can see how I can get confused by that, but I'd rather somebody be confident in themselves and appreciate their life than be on the opposite side of not wanting to be alive and not caring about themselves and not liking themselves. I feel like if nobody's gonna like you, you should be able to like yourself to some extent. You know what I mean? So I'm
Confidence
not
is
gonna say
narcissism. That's what they say.
somebody. Some people would say that, yeah.
Interesting. How y'all feel? Love a cat? He telling the truth? Or did you land?
Yes, I'll land with that.
Love a
I know how
cat.
we feel. I think sometimes confidence and arrogance can be, it looks the same, but it's different. I think arrogance is more based on like what he's saying, but confidence, I agree with him. I think confidence is important. And the fact that the root word to confidence is confide. So you have self confidence, I mean, you've learned to love yourself, you believe in yourself, you trust yourself. I have to agree with him. It's important to know what it is to love yourself. But I think sometimes people get confidence and arrogance confused, and arrogance is really that's ego. It's all based on how you can impress other people and all how people.
My sister taught me. I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry.
No, I land.
I so apologize. My sister taught me confidence beats arrogance because when you show up for a job, how you dress is it confident arrogant. Not so much how you talk. It's your appearance. Confidence will allow you to speak right and righteous. Arrogance, nothing but ignorance, and it's old to me. Like, you better hire me because you don't know who I am. So to me, it's just how you present yourself. Confident. I'll land with that.
Respectfully. That's it. That was a good 30 seconds. You went the whole time. Respectfully. Last one, man. We got 43 for Sunny Moon, and we're gonna land this thing. People vent to multiple people about the same issue. Jem, you gonna take it home. You gonna go last. You gotta give me 30 seconds straight. Wait till everybody land, and then we
People
gonna go
vent to multiple people.
about the same issue. This
You
is
think
Sunny
that's a,
Moon. So yeah, but everybody could, give your thoughts on it.
usually people do. I think they do.
I,
Why is that?
Some people are searching for a cosigner.
Mm, to see if they right in their own bull,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
or see if they tripping or not. See if
Yeah.
I'm tripping. Reality
And then
check.
some people are unaware of themselves. They just talk too much and they just like Trump people, Trump haters. Every time you turn around, they talking about Trump, 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 Trump. So go to the grocery store. They talking to the grocery checker about. Go to the gas station. Go to 7-Eleven. They talking to the cashier about Trump. Go to the bank. They talking to the teller about Trump. I think some people are just to hear themselves talk, and others are trying to find a cosigner.
I get that. And she answered. Something says yes to get different point of views or boredom or a lack of emotional control, not able to balance them, not able to balance own minds and next actions. She says, "Fuck Donald Trump." Words of Nipsey Hussle.
You and my mother would get along great, Sonny.
Everybody landed. That's the final. Or no, Dirt. What was your thoughts? Any thoughts? People been to the
I
multiple
think,
people about the same issue.
yeah, I don't, I think that you should have a certain people you vent to. And if you go, if you have, if to me, if you're saying the same thing to everybody, at some point, I don't even see it venting no more. You're just talking. And it feels like people don't really have problems or don't know how to talk about have a problem with talking about stuff. So that gives them something to talk about. Some people can't create a conversation unless it's problems. I know some people like that, and it makes it hard to even talk to them. It's like, damn, you can't talk to me unless you're going through something, or every time I'm talking to you, you're going through something. That just kind of like weary. There's nothing wrong with being a shoulder sometimes, but I feel like some people use that as a point of creating a dialogue because if they didn't have that thing happening, they wouldn't know what to talk about. They would be happy to be quiet, kind of fake, essentially. So I just feel like that's what I look at when I hear somebody telling everybody, because there's nothing wrong with telling somebody, but you should know who you want to go talk to about your problems because you respect that person's opinion. You can't tell me you respect everybody's opinion. So that's why you're telling everybody, because you respect everybody's. So there's nobody opinion you cool with that you kind of don't respect their opinion. You know what I mean? So nah, I don't. I just think that some people just don't know how to talk, and that's how they create dialogue from just telling people what they consider to be their issues. But after a while, like I said, after a certain amount of people, it ain't even venting no more. Because you're not looking for an answer. You're just looking for a conversation.
Small talk.
Yeah, I'll land with that.
I agree a little bit. Small talk. Jen, take it home. 30 seconds.
Can I hear it again one more time, please?
People vent to multiple people about the same issue. Sonny Moon said yes to get different point of views or boredom or lack of emotional control, not able to balance their own minds and their next actions.
All they're looking for is be on my side. Like, it's always 2 or 3 sides to a story. Yours, mine, and the truth. Now, if you go and venture off a lot before the other side can present itself, then you're just looking for, when it happens, be on my side. That's all it is. It's a play on fucking who could do more for you type shit. Right? So
manipulative, you think?
Is it that? Yeah, a little bit. But then, you know what I mean? Trying to get you on my side, but you control your brain. So it's manipulative.
That's what V was
But
just saying. So niggas looking for a co-sign.
they're looking for comfortability, if I'm saying it correct. Like chaos. They love chaos. So long as you can swing it my way, be on my side, then you know what I mean.
I'm gonna feed you news.
I'll land with that.
Respectfully, man. Thank y'all, man. Get to these commercials, right? These last commercials, right? Quick.
Thank you.
Hardcover, paperback, and Kindle. Available now on Amazon. His secrets weren't just lies. They were debts, dangerous ones. She was just a housewife. Routine, love, family, peace. Now, she has a choice. Break or become something else. The God Lady. Story of power, sacrifice, and the price of loyalty. She didn't choose the game. The game chose her.
This book is dangerous. Not because it tells you what to think, but because it shows you who's been thinking for you. It exposes the illusion, the script, the invisible leash. After Cosmiscuous, you won't hear music the same. You won't see mirrors the same. You won't even see yourself the same. Warning. Side effects include awareness, freedom, and irreversible growth. Cosmiscuous. Read at your own awakening.
Land Your Plane is a show where truth takes off and accountability lands. Guests face honest questions about love, loyalty, relationships, ego, family, and the conversations most people avoid. Want to be a guest or bring family on? If you have a story, unresolved conversation, relationship question, or truth you're ready to face, we want you on the show. Apply here. And somebody will get back to you or comment. Ready to land. Clear the runway. Your seat is waiting.
Well, we landed, y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. You already know. Hit that QR code to stay. If you like this episode, you'll like more. Hit that QR code. Stay tapped in and tuned in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tomorrow, you're gonna see us here. HSA at 8. Beat me there, don't meet me there. We'll give them a little preview of topics we gonna be talking about, Dirt?
We got 6 topics. Hold on. I'll tell you the 6 topics now. No questions. I just give you the topics. We got a Florida man got to shoot a lady who was breaking in his house. We got a Philadelphia Eagles. They drafted a person who don't even know how to play football. Jada Pickett saying that people cheating for why women cheat. Police in Baton Rouge do a speeding check and then a Dodge Challenger, and they end up answering the phone for a customer because the person was a drug dealer. There was a man who girl cheated on him, and they saying it's a clapback. And Billie Irish is mad at people who eat meat, saying they wrong for eating meat. They should be vegan.
Respectful.
Ooh,
Not
I
wrong
hope
with
I can
that, my
tune in
boy.
tomorrow and watch.
Please do. Please tune in. We do news stories and we do a lot of news. So check your news. Make sure you get a hood service announcement tomorrow. Yeah, come to 8 o'clock. Come tap in.
Definitely tap in. I appreciate y'all flying out, man. We played cards today. I don't know. I might turn the Thursdays into card day type shit. Play some
That
cards.
was we don't get no awards.
Man, we played cards. You ain't win. You definitely didn't win. You supposed to play off of
I
points.
wasn't supposed to win.
But I'm
I
trying to
did that
I'm
shit
trying to figure out
weird.
the point
My shit
system
was
as I go
weird.
and how we play it.
Respectfully.
Now your questions was cool, but it was like okay. I got crazy one.
The universe sent them all to you, man. They was good. They was just for you.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you tapping in, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hype us up, hype me up. Sunny Moon, appreciate you. You already. Love is love.
Great night. Enjoy your night, man. Love all y'all, bro. Sis,
See y'all
bros,
next
all that.
week. You already know. Stay tuned in every Tuesday, Thursday at 8. Tomorrow at 8 HSA. Let's get it.
HSA.
Good night, everyone. Love you guys.
Love.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. Please remain seated until you have properly processed. Keep your mind clear until next time.
Land your plane, land your plane, land your plane.